I have an extraordinary, unique, one-of-a-kind collection of Franklin half dollars. It's the only one in existence. The 1953 to 1963 Franklin halves, all in proof 69 Cameo condition. I've been working on this set for quite a while, but it was when I acquired the 1953 and 69 Cameo that I said to myself, well, this is a collection that has to go to packed. That is the earliest Franklin date graded in 69 Cameo. There are no 1952s, 51s, or 50s in 69 Cameo. So the 53 to the 63 set in 69 Cameo, which includes, by the way, the Type 1, the very rare Type 1 in 69 Cameo. This is an extraordinary set. It's really a $200,000 plus collection. You know, I priced it very, very conservatively on the NGC price guide. It's a 69 Cameo. What does that mean? Well, let's start off by taking a look at Wayne Miller's book on silver dollars. This is one of the best books on silver dollars in existence, written in the early 1980s. If you look on the cover of Wayne Miller's book, he's got an 1878S. That's one of the most common Morgan dollars in the series in uncirculated condition. So why does he have an 1878S? Well, it's because of the condition rarity. It's extremely rare in the exceptional Cameo condition you see this coin in on the cover. Today, that coin is easily valued over $100,000. It's the same concept when it comes to Cameo Franklins. Most Franklins don't exist in Cameo. In my very first book, I've got picture comparisons. Most of your Franklins are brilliant proofs without any kind of Cameo contrast like you see here. But once in a while, you'll get a very early strike off a new die that has been just come out of the acid bath. And the acid-etched frosted devices of that die transferred to the coin blank, and you'll get these beautiful cameos. But those acid-etched cameo dies are extremely rare. They're especially for some of those dates in the 1950s. And when you get into the early 50s, they're virtually non-existent. What makes these so special? This was from a bygone era when proof coins were basically made what I call the old-fashioned way. They were using the same basic technologies they were using back in the 1800s to make proof coins at the Philadelphia Mint. When we're talking about these early proof coins, most of these coins are flawed. This was an earlier era at the Mint when it came to proof making. Most of your early Franklins look like, for example, let's take a look at a few. Here's a 1958. That spot doesn't come off. That's a coin that will grade very low, maybe about a proof 63. Here's a 1962 with hairlines and haze. Again, another coin that would probably grade about a proof 63. Most of your proof coins from this early era, folks, they didn't have the advanced technology back then that they have today. You get a proof set today, they're all spectacular. This was the box set era when it came to Franklin half dollars. You had the later Franklins that had all kinds of issues with spotting and hairlines, but in these early years, here's how the 1953s came out. Now, they only issued 128,800 sets, folks, and they came in these boxes. Here's a 1954, an original box set. This is the box set era. This is the most horrible packaging. Very few of your Franklins survived in any kind of decent condition when they were issued in this kind of cellophane packaging. This was really primitive by modern standards. It's hard to believe that the Mint would go to all this work to make a beautiful proof coin and then hand seal them in these cellophane envelopes that were very brittle and would crack open. And when they'd crack open, the coins would dump out into the box and abrade and spot and get ruined. What makes it so special? Okay, so when you see a Franklin half dollar in a holder that has my signature on the holder, like you see here on one of these coins, that means not only has NGC reviewed the coin, but that I have also reviewed the coin and that it meets my standards for exceptional eye appeal and quality for the date and grade. This is kind of a legacy I want to leave for today's collector and collectors of future generations. They know that the coins have been viewed by one of the top experts in the country. Okay, I've looked at more Franklins than anybody else. I've spent my life studying proof coins and mint state coins from this era. So they know they're getting an incredible eye appeal and quality for the date and grade. They also have their own independent population numbers in the NGC census for the signature series coins, and their own independent price guide that I work with NGC on. So that's really, really important for your clients to know, that the signature series coins are a pedigree unlike any other in U.S. numismatics. This is a little chart that I put together where I break every date down, appreciation of the rarity of this set. It's the NGC Proof Franklin Census, and I start with the 1950. Now they only struck about a little over 50 million, but only about 3,100 certified in 6.5 and higher condition. You see, because most of those early Franklins don't grade 6.5 and higher. Most of them grade very low. In 6.9 condition, there's only one coin, and in 6.9 Cameo, there are none. You go to the next date, the 1951, none in 6.9 Cameo. They've certified about 3,200 of those. The 1952, there's a slightly higher mintage, about 82,000 struck, so they've graded about 4,700 coins, none in 6.9 Cameo. You get to the 1953, total mintage of only 128,000 coins. Only 6,600 certified 6.5 and higher, but when you get to those higher grades and those Cameo coins, folks, only 3 examples in my signature series certified in 6.8 Cameo. This 53 that we have in this set is the only example in 6.9 Cameo condition, the first ever certified. And we get to the next page, and we continue to see how rare these coins are in the highest Cameo condition. The 54, only one example certified to date in signature series 6.9 Cameo. The 55, 4 examples graded in 6.9 Cameo. Then we get to the Type 1. This is a coin with a total mintage of about 25,000, that's it. Only around 5,000 certified to date. There's only one example certified to date in 6.9 Cameo. That's the coin in this set. The 56 Type 2, one of the most common coins in the series in high-grade Cameo condition. And then we get to the 57, a much tougher date. NGC has certified almost 34,000 examples, but in high-grade Cameo condition, look how few coins, folks. 5 in 6.9 Cameo. 1958, about 25,000 certified. Again, these are the nicest 25,000. There are so many rejects. One coin, there would be 4 or 5 coins that are rejected because they are not proof 65 quality. Only one example certified in 6.9 Cameo to date, that is in this set. The 59, only 4 in 6.9 Cameo, that's in this set. The 60, 2 in 6.9 Cameo, out of a submission of over 31,000, 2 in 6.9 Cameo. One of them is in this set. The 61, there's only the one example that is in this set. And then we get to the most common years, the 62 and the 63, over 40,000 submitted, only 6 of the 62s and 13 of the 63s. So this is an extraordinary set. This is the NGC price guide for the Signature Series Franklins, 6.9 Cameo condition. And a fair value for the 1953 would be in the $100,000 to $150,000 range. Again, it's the only example, it's the earliest Franklin in 6.9 Cameo. And I have set it at a very, very conservative, very low price. I mean, the $55,000 value on that coin is a very conservative price. Here's just one reference point. Here's a 1954 Signature Series, the single most valuable Franklin ever sold. It's a 1954, it's the earliest Ultra Cameo Franklin $half, 1954. It's in the price guide at $180,000. Okay, there is no 53 and 6.9 Ultra Cameo. 6.9 Cameo is the ultimate high-grade Cameo Franklin. And you look at the rest of those prices, those are values that, again, are very, very, very conservative. whoever gets this set is getting a great deal. You add up all those Cameo prices, and it comes to around $126,000. Pact is able to offer this set for only $119,000. Think about that. The 53 alone should be that price or more. Now, there may come a time in the years ahead where there will be another 53 graded in 6.9 Cameo. But the fact is, it's always going to be an extraordinarily rare coin when you get to these early Franklins. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a collector who wants the very best. For any buyer of this set, they'll get 2 books, both signed by me. They'll get the 3rd edition of my Franklin and Kennedy half-dollar book. They'll also get my very first book, Cameo and Beryllium Proof Coinage. And this is very important because this is the book that established the top Cameo Franklin die varieties that NGC recognizes. When you look at that 1953 Proof 69 Cameo, you see RT17. That's die number 17 in the book, one of the top dies. And when you look in the book, number 17 is right here. That coin is struck off this top die. So that's an incredibly important pedigree. I sincerely doubt we'll ever offer another like it in 6.9 Cameo condition that includes the 1953 and the 1954, but there are so many other very tough dates where there are only 1 or 2 graded. Again, you've got the 1953, the 1954, the 1956 Type 1, the 1958. You know, the 1960 only has a couple graded. The 61, only 1 graded to date, folks. Very conservatively graded set. It's a tremendous opportunity for any client out there who wants something really extraordinary that is really at the peak of eye appeal, quality, desirability, the ultimate.